Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today I am going to show you guys how I make my infamous Southern style stew chicken. Now normally with this initial meal, this right here is 4 chicken breasts. So I always get my meat from Hy-Vee or a fresh butcher locally in town. Right now I'm currently in Des Moines, so I'm really up north. But no, you don't normally have to make this in a crock pot, but because I have work and other things going on, I utilize my crock pot. Onion, butter, again garlic, salt, a little bit of lemon pepper, and my sea salt. I love sea salt. You cannot go wrong with sea salt. So right now I have this on low. I am going to turn it on high because right now it's almost 12:30 and I would like this to be done before my children get home. So normally with this, we're going to go ahead and add the butter. Now you don't have to utilize butter. Some people I've seen use like vegetable oil. Me, I'm gonna use butter. I've always used butter. I've upgraded along the years from the old-fashioned crackle or country crock. Did I say crackle? Country crock. To Land O'Lakes because we got fancy. But I wanted to make a really great meal for that I know my kids would love, that they always would eat. Normally with this meal you can use rice with it, and you'll see here in a minute on what we're talking about. So after you put the butter, again I have put 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. We're just going to go ahead and sprinkle in some minced onions. Now I sprinkle a lot of minced onions only due to the fact it's not really fresh onions, so you can't go wrong with the onions. And what we're going to do now is go ahead and add the chicken breast. Yay! So these chicken breasts are pretty fucking fat, in which I'm liking the fact that it's really freaking fat. Okay, 1, 2. And I normally put the butter at the bottom, so that way it can, just get throughout, marinate through the meat while it's sitting in the crock pot. I'm multitasking. 1 second, you guys, let me pull this. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Now, when I come over here and wash my hands. Now the thing is, when you guys are cooking this meal, like I was stating before, you can utilize rice. A lot of the time, I've always seen this meal done with rice. I'm going to implement some noodles because my daughter has been bugging me about noodles. She loves Alfredo, so that's all she will ever eat. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and add these veggies in here as well. And we're just going to throw the top on it. Once we throw the top on it, we're going to let it do its thing. And then we're going to come back and also add the seasonings. Alright, so I went ahead and also added, you guys, the seasonings. I also added my famous, I love black peppercorn, especially, when it's fresh. So I had to pause the video. But what we're going to do is go ahead and just let it do its thing in this crock pot. Normally when cooking this in the crock pot, of course, it gives you a more leisure of time. So you're not really slaving over, in the kitchen. And since my workload is always busy between, our call center and just, orders and things I have going on personally, I utilize a crock pot in my oven very frequently. So we're going to go ahead and let this simmer in here, and I will be back. We'll come back and check out the results in a moment.